Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ALR as we're here for round 11 from Japan. It is your commentator as usual, Demon or Matt, whatever you know me by. Since everybody calls me something different, I know a lot of people in the community. Alright, so as you can see, we have a different driver, Mr. Reaper Dude, in the Racing Point. So, apparently the other day, a certain Mr. Bob was bitch slapped so hard in the face with a band hammer that he received such a severe concussion that he is no longer to race for the rest of his career in this league. So, pray for a speedy recovery for his severe concussion. But, oh, wait, what's that? You need a brain to have a concussion? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, as we head to round 11 here, let's take a look at the standings. If I can actually see them on this damn laptop, because the pictures are so small. Alupalu looks like he is still in the lead with a pretty hefty 42-point gap there. He has 173 points. Ermator in second as he passed Oswaldo last week, has 131. Oswaldo in third with 125. Lasso, Oswaldo has 126. Lazo has 103. Pago 86. 20 has 61. Matthew has 50. Shabs has 49. Eli has 37. Rounding out the top 10 is Sir Banhammer himself with 35. No Mercedes drivers yet. Squid is not in yet. And I forgot who Oswaldo's teammate is. Oh, Oswaldo's teammate is Jacob. There you go. That's the correct league. I'm in so many damn leagues. I keep clicking on the wrong one. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. All right, we have another Mercedes in Dynamo EU. That name sounds familiar. I may have seen him in a different league, I think. As hopefully Shabs doesn't have a Mercedes that takes him out again this week like last week. 19 drivers is always great to see, as they're starting to ready up. Let's take a look at history. Did we race Japan last season? Let's see. No, we did not race Japan last season, so we do not have a formal Sunday winner in Japan. And our meter says go. Even though people were already going anyway. Hopefully, a dry race today. Hello, random gamer. Rooting for Alu in the chat. Our points leader. Hello, Erminator. I feel like I just saw you like an hour and a half ago. Great recovery drive today. Alu at a podium. Well, considering how consistent he's been this season, Alu on a podium is always a good shout. Pretty sure he's been on the podium almost every race except 2. He got disqualified at Britain because the game decided he passed the safety car even though he didn't. Well, he pit, and then I think Monaco he was outside the podium because 3 people broke his wing. But it's Monaco. Wings will break. And Alu is always the first car out on track, so I'm just going to go straight to him. Oh, somebody beat him out. Really? Everybody had to stop for, what was that, the Williams? That's Oswaldo. Oswaldo was probably a little heartbroken that his best friend got bitch slapped with a band hammer, but, you know, it's for the best sometimes. Let's bring up all the important stuff here. Track map. Fitted. Yeah, what did I say earlier? Alu Palu has a 42-point lead. Is that what it was? Yeah, 42-point lead. So if he could outscore Erminator by 8, that means he'll have a 2-race cushion that he could afford a mistake. Although it's kind of scary how big his lead would be if he didn't get disqualified from Britain. Because he was on to win that race. People might want to space out a little bit before they start their laps. So oh, that's not a good start to lap when you put a tire in the grass. Oswaldo's got to deal with the McLaren, and he is all over the place. I hate this corner with a passion. Purple first sector? I would hope so. Here comes Oswaldo around the back half of the track here. And through the chicane. Very nicely through here. We're going to be looking at a 127.28.2. Quickly down to Alu. Alright, let's see, gonna be 127 point what? 5. we knew it was coming. We knew. And Steven's back this week. I believe he was not here last week. It looks like Twinny gets out of the way there. And Steven lets off. Reaper with a hell of a lap of 159.9. I don't think that will be beaten today. And that's invalid from Lasso. Conan's back this week. Pretty sure he was not here last week. You have to send me a clip later. What happened? I saw you were right behind Oswaldo when he started the lap, and then seven laps dead after the last S. Seven people dead. Gotcha. Oh man. Who would have thought you would have saw somebody do a slower lap than Reaper? 2 minutes point 006. That would be a good time at Singapore wet. And Squid is out. Oh boy. There you go, Reaper improves his time by 29 seconds to get up to 6th. Shabs at line 28.7. And that's everybody that's out of current lap. We'll go on board with Erminator as he will be starting a lap soon. Erminator was making fun of me earlier because I bought big bottles of iced tea today. purple first sector for Terminator. This is one of the tracks he does enjoy driving. It was... I forgot where we were last week. Whatever last week's track was, Japan and Monza were 3 tracks he was looking forward to. Why can't I remember what last week was? Oh, Canada. Last week was Canada. Got a slower car in front of him as he's gone purple. Slimmy gets out of the way, like the gentleman he is. And to the line, do we get to see a 27.3? Is that what we're going to see here? 27.4. Terminator will get the top spot for now. Lasso's just started his lap. He is in the S section. S is for super. Or in Bob's case, S is slapped with a band hammer. That's gonna be invalid. And Nichols is out of the way. Go on board Mighty as he just started his lap. His 20 is on 27.1. I totally missed that. So we might be able to see some 26s in this session, perhaps. His 20 is on his cooldown. Alright, I hope he would be doing not bad laps. As a purple second sector for Smiley. Oh, he's don't never know what to call him. He's got 3 words in his name. $27.4. As he beat Terminator by 5 thousandths. Come on board, Billy. As he does 29.1. Slimmy just started a lap. Purple second sector for Slimmy. 27.5. As we have 3 cars at a 27.5. Here comes Lasso again. Third time's the charm, maybe? Purple for Lasso in the second sector. Slight lock up there. As he'll come out of the final corner. 27.4. As we have 3 drivers 27.4, 3 drivers 27.5. That's 6 drivers within a tenth of each other. That is impressive. And Nichols has just started his lap. Currently the only driver not to set a time. That is mega invalid. And he's still the only driver not to set a lap time. Pago, 8th fastest. On board Alu, who is almost 5 tenths up on his time, which would put him at a 27.0. Can he get enough in this last sector to pop into the 26s? There it is. Do we see a 26.9? 26.6. Holy Jesus. Very nice lap, Alu. And Lasso will pit. Oswaldo's on a lap as he makes his way through the S's. Alu gets out of the way. Oswaldo 8 tenths up. That would put him in the 27.4 range. $27.4. And that would put 4 cars in the 27.4s. Ooh, Elu is retired. Smiley does a 27-3. 20 to the line. 27-1. Terminator is done. Oh, it's Nichols. Whoop. And that's available? No? What? How's that not available? That's available in time trial. Anyway. He's going to be at least 18th. We know that. And there it is, 18th. The hell is that little June? Why can't people just cross the line instead of going to the pits? Thank you, Eli. And thank you, Oswaldo, for retiring. I know it doesn't affect anything, but that is still against the rules, for the love of God. Why? Why do people do stupid shit when they know they're going to be on stream? Alright, so Alu with a 26-6, 20, 27-1, Smiley 27-3, Ermitter in 4th, Matthew in 5th, Lasso in 6th. Very tight between Erminator down to Oswaldo. Eli in 8th, Slimmy in 9th, and Paco rounds out the top 10. Shabs, Dynamo, Reaper, Conan, Billy, Aloe, Squid, Nichols, and Steven will all start on fresh tires. Oswaldo's saying in the Discord that Alu blocked him on his lap, but if it was when I was on board with Oswaldo, Alu is not blocking you at all, bud. Just saying. Of course it's cloudy. How much rain are we getting in this race? I don't got time for this crap tonight. No rain? Thank you, Eli. I just want to get through tonight and through tomorrow. I need a day off for my job. I might slap somebody. Good news, though. After this week, for next week's schedule, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then I have 4 days off in a row. So I finally get a break. Recharge the batteries. Play some video games. Alright, that's what I was like. What's the thing that's supposed to go there? Soft to hards. What kind of pit strategy is that, game? Japan's an easy soft to medium. Hell, I took the mediums... What's the race? 27 laps? I took the mediums like 19 laps on Thursday. Alright, here we go. Lasso jumps to start. That's not ideal for him. Oh, whoa! Sohan pushing Erminator off the tractor. That's not how you treat your admin. VSC. Oh. Oh my god. Seriously. Why can't people drive under the VSC? It is not hard. Jesus Christ, we got 7 people with penalties already. And then this guy came and served his... Okay, now he could. I was going to say, he can't serve his drive-through under a VSC. Billy trying to go around the outside in the hairpin. Hello, and Billy, a little dangerous there. Ella goes off track. Billy will snatch that position right up. Yeah, we love those turtle pace formation laps from here. As Alu would lead the first lap, no surprise there. Lasso will surf his drive-through already. And he speeds coming into the pit. That's lovely. Alu into the pits. Oh. I have no clue what position anybody's in right now. I would say they need to fix this, but they don't give a shit. Co-masters don't give a shit about anybody. They get your money, they don't care. So who's actually leading? Is it Alu still? Okay, yeah, Alu's leading. Reaper apparently is in 4th, even though he's last. Oh, I'm looking at that wrong. No, I'm looking at that right. Please, for the love of God, put the right person in front. Oh my God. And Dynamo with speed in the pits. Smiley struggling through the S section. It looks like I'm driving that car. I baby it through the S section because I know I'm going to spin if I don't. Will Conan have an opportunity to make a move here in the hairpin? It looks like a little too far back for that. But he's going to close right up as Smiley went just a tad wide. Alu's out to a 3-second lead already. Yellow Sector 1, that looks like it is Nichols. Whoa! So down in 11th after a drive-through. How is Steven still ghosted? Is he not here? Is that what's going on? Alright, DRS should be enabled. So, let's see. Oh, never mind. He'll just get him normally. Pago chasing down his teammate. That is hilarious. I mentioned out loud at work the other night I wanted to buy a new laptop soon. I just got an email from a laptop company. Here comes Poggle. He'll have the DRS. Oh, turn 1 is a weird place to try to pass if you're not directly behind somebody. And he'll wait. We'll see what Ermater's doing down here in 14th, battling with Billy for 13th. As these two guys just finished a race at Australia next to each other. And Matthew has gone around. Oh, and is around again. His tires are overheated. There will probably be one more yellow for Matthew because if his tires are that overheated, he's going to have issues with some of the other corners. Good run for Eli. Yeah, that is Eli. On Slimmy. He's going to try to get him before the left-hander. Just clears him, but the switchback from Slimmy. Drag race into the chicane. Whew. That's as close as you want to be. DRS for Slimmy. As Matthew is around again, it looks like. Or is that Matthew or is that Squid? I can't tell anymore. And Aero has retired. That's a VSC. Did Aero retire where I think he retired? Oh, that's a spirit. I think he was in the pit wall. Reaper with a drive-through. Must have just mistimed the restart. And Slimmy has almost 0 on the ERS. Might want to harvest a little of that. Oh, Eli catches the curb there. The back end slides out. Oh, and around goes Slimmy. Save it without damage. Very, don't back it up into the middle of the track, though. Alright, you're safe to rejoin, because that's a ghosted car behind you. So. And now there are no battles. So we'll give Pago some airtime. Conan is catching Poggle. Dynamo is retired. Oh. A lot of people have been going off there today. A bunch of the front guys are pitting. Pago and Eli are having a little battle. 10 seconds for corner cutting for Nichols. Where the hell is Nichols? I'm thinking he straight lined the chicane, maybe? Reaper Dude's about to get by Squid, as he should on the soft tires. And now speeding, he's probably going to retire. Oh, Eli on the outside curb again. No room for Pog. Oh, God. Pog all over the place here. Poggle knows he's faster on a softer tire there. Actually, go take a look at Elupalu, who we have not seen for a while, as he's trying to pass Lasso. And he will get the job done. Up into third goes Elupalu. And Lasso pits, Slimmy pits. Slimmy speeds into the pits. Easy to do here. Nichols, another penalty. Let's take a look at the penalty situation. 21 seconds for Nichols, 8 for Slimmy, 5 for Matthew. Actually, Slimmy should... Oh wait, that was a speeding, so yeah. Matthew says disappeared. Yeah, Pago Eli still battling. Nichols has retired. His car is still rolling on track, which means he retired on track, which is against the rules. Yep, and his car is still on track. And as Waldo will pit. Ermator with a penalty. Probably go with the DRS. He's got the run this time, but he's got a lap, or not lap car, but a car exiting the pits in front of him. As that would be Oswaldo. Rejoining in fourth. Not a bad spot to rejoin after a pit stop. And he's easily good to go to the end on those medium tires, so march forward as Waldo. 8-second gap to 20 boy. And as usual, no penalties for Oswaldo, because that's really me driving his car. We all know I don't get penalties. if Oswaldo could eat a bunch of time out of those gaps, he may have something at the end since he is on a softer tire. Pago's got to be running a higher downforce setup than Eli. Eli is just... Oh no! Oh Jesus. That's got to be a safety car. Yep. Safety car. Everybody pit for the mediums. Oh, except for Shabs. He's got to stay out or go to the hards. Although he would lose a lot of track position, but Shabs could do what I usually do. Pit for the softs, then pit again next lap for the mediums. And go to the end of the mediums. May lose a little track position doing that, but you'd be on the best tire to be on at this point. Very unfortunate incident between Pago and Eli there. Pago looked like he was starting to get a little impatient there, and he just stuck his wing out there a little too long as Eli was trying to make the corner. Alu will stay. I'm surprised Alu doesn't pit. All he's got to do is go to the medium, sir. Sir. Oswaldo, I believe, is in the best position right now because he is on those fresh mediums. Can he beat Shabs out of the pits is the question. He's got to comply to the Delta. And he does. Alright, so Oswaldo will be restarting third on softer tires that are fresh. If he could dispose of 20 quickly, and get past Alu as well, if he could get big enough gaps for when the mediums do go off, Oswaldo may have himself a W. What a way to celebrate Bob getting banned from the league. Throwing a W in the league. Oh, and there's even, wow, there's a bunch of lap cars in between too. At least he could drive through those guys. But he's gotta wait. Oh, what's gonna suck too is on the restart he can't go until they go, even though they're left. Yeah, Eli, unfortunate. I was on board with Pago when it happened. I mean, it was a pretty good battle until then. I mean, I'm not going to criticize Pago because I know he's a good driver, but it looked like he got a little too impatient there, and that happens. Unfortunate, it ended both your races. How do you salvage this one? Well, you already pit for the mediums, so that's already step one. Now you just gotta be patient and work your way through the traffic. You were looking pretty good on pace, Eli. Or you P4 or P5 when it happened? As everybody's all caught up, we will be going back to green next lap with 12 laps to go. Shabs has the freshest tires at the beginning of the pack, but Oswaldo has the softest tires. .1% chance you finish in the top 6. How's that only one per... Oh, wait, you got penalties. Yeah. Well, Slimmy has 8 seconds. So you're already past him. Unless he pits. And I believe everybody's good to go to the end here. Why are people passing each other back here? Safety car in this way to tell them as they're coming to the chicane. Alu's got to be careful when he goes because of the damn safety car. And Smiley. And green. Alright, Oswald, you got to get by them lap cars as quickly as possible. And don't let them distract you. And he's already by one of them. And Reaper Duke gets out of the way. Shab's going to follow through. And Conan will as well. Oh, don't hit. Conan with a hell of a run going today. He's been struck by the bad luck bug quite a bit this season. As Waldo needs to reel in 20 because it might take a few laps to pass him. And nowhere for Lasso to go with that. His Terminator's already up to 8th, looking for 7th. Just don't do what they just did. Oh, and around the outside of... Oh, Slimmy spins. I don't know if that's because Terminator turned in on him. He may have. We'll have to see his footage later for that. It's hard to tell. He was already spinning after he went by him. Terminator may have clipped his front tire there, or he may have just spun on the curb. The angle we had is inconclusive. I must say, if there was a driver to pick of who has, or who's the best recovery driver of a bad race, it's definitely Terminator. I don't know how many times he's pulled points finishes out of his ass of races where he's been nowhere to be seen. I mean, in the league where teammates in today, he jumped the start, had to serve a drive-through, and he still finished 4th. The king of the recovery drive. Oh, Lasso and Conan side by side. Oh, man. Around the outside goes Terminator. Into 6th he goes. A bad exit for Conan there. But Terminator cannot capitalize on it. Just yet. Yellow Sector 1, that appears to be Slimmy again? I assume since... Yep, it is. I was gonna say, since he just exited the pits. Oswaldo has not closed in on the guys on the hards. Oh, Romero with a save. Woo. Yellow Sector 1, that's a Red Bull. That is Smiley. Ermier's got to get him this time. He's going to try it down the inside of turn 1. And Romero will get the job done. Up into 5th. So there are 7.5 laps to go. And Alu has finally broken DRS range of 20. Safety car! As Smiley has DNF'd in the S. Alright, now the question is, does everybody stay out content on their tires? Or do we see a train of people pitting for the softs? What would the leader do? He will stay out. That means everybody behind him should pit. Come on. Rule number 1 in racing, you do the opposite of what the leader does. Everybody staying out, really? There we go. Lasso for the softs. Billy for the softs. Stevens and AI, I'm sure he'll go to the softs. Matthew literally has a free pit stop, so he might as well pit. And he will. And Slimmy has a free pit stop as well. Actually, Slimmy should pit. I don't know if you're watching. Pit for softs and serve your 5-second penalty, so you're down to 6 seconds. So that it was a speeding penalty. And don't speed this time into the pits. It looked like when you passed him, you clipped his front tire, but I had a bad angle, so either you clipped his front tire and he spun, or he spun on the curb. I couldn't really tell from my point of view. So he serves his 5 seconds, so now he's down to 6 seconds on penalties. I need some iced tea. It's probably the most talking I've done on the stream in a while. And Mighty has left. Slimmy is so far behind, I don't think we're going to go green until lap 24. Which would give us a 4-lap shootout. Actually, I see another safety car. Someone's going to get plowed in turn 1. I'll go back to the tires here. Where can Lasso finish? He's got no penalties and he's on the softs. He could surely gobble up a few places and gain some on penalties. I mean, Steven's in AI, so that's a free position for everybody. So technically Slimmy's 10th. I don't remember when Steven lagged out, but he's been AI since the start. And we should be going back racing as Slimmy is now catching the back of the grid. Or we're just going to go one more lap. That works too. Even though everybody's in line. Oh, somebody tagged me. Ah, Slimmy says the spin was his own mistake. Alright, so that's good. There's no penalty hanging over Erminator's head for in the S's. As Slimmy took blame for the mistake himself. Alright, at least the safety car went in earlier this time instead of like right at the chicane. When does Alu go? He's gone. Oh, bad chicane for Oswaldo there. So 20 should get a much better start than him. Erminator all over the back of Shabs. Can he make something happen? Shabs goes half defensive back into line and into turn one they go. Oh, Erminator had a hell of a run, but nowhere to go. It's so tight in this part of the track. Shabs are all over the place. Trying to get into the rhythm through the S section is pretty hard once you mess one of them up. Slimmy with a penalty. Erminator trying the inside at the hairpin. Who's got the better traction out of it? It looks like it's Shabs. A little contact. Oh. Shabs defending well. Oh, more contact. And more and the round goes. Oh no, and Matthew is retired as well. And it's a VSC. Which means they gotta let Erminator go again. Yeah, there you go. All that work Erminator did to get back into the top 5. And Billy's up into a solid P7. Haven't called his name at all this race. $14 of penalties for Slimmy. Wait, how the hell did Slimmy get another 5 seconds? I could have sworn he just served this. Oh, Conan, holy Jesus. He was sideways out of that corner. Oh, and Conan's in the wall. Don't know what happened there. So pending a miracle, Oswaldo will repass corner cutting for Conan. As Conan has DNF'd on purpose at the hairpin. As I was saying, Oswaldo should repass Erminator in points now. As Alu's gap is gonna be almost 60. Conan flew. Did you clip that, Eli? Because retiring on track like that is against the rules, and I don't feel like. I mean, I don't have footage of him doing it, but when you get a 10-second corner cutting penalty and you DNF at the same time, obviously you straight lane that. That one's not hard to figure out. As the gap for the lead is under a second with a lap and a half to go. but we got a 5-car battle for 4th. As Reaper will sneak into the points. Oh, actually, everybody gets points now. Because Steven technically has not raced a single lap, so he doesn't get 9th place. 20 boy, fastest lap of the race. Can he do one more? Does he have one more fastest lap in him to catch Alu for the win? Really, that's the Cameron Galasso up into 4th as he gets by his shafts. And 20 spins and Alu wins the race. They're all out of source there as the car re-solidified, if that is a word, while he was trying to pass it. I know that would scare the crap out of me too. I've accidentally DNF'd somebody before because a ghosted car drove through me and I froze and totally forgot to brake. Oh. Well, stop me if you heard us before. Alu around the final set of corners to win yet another race and extend his points lead to at least 50. Oswaldo will come home in second with a hell of a race. Oh, wait, what? Alu won the race. Driver Day Steven, because the AI did all the work. Do 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 do. All right. Alu Palu wins the race. Oswaldo in second, Lasso in third, 20 in fourth, Shabs in fifth, Billy in sixth, Ermier in seventh, Slimmy in eighth, Reaper in ninth, and Squid will be 10th. Let me screenshot that. So anyway, we will be back next week for Monza, if I'm not mistaken. So everyone take care and stay safe, and we'll see you then.